Hey guys, this is my first video to get started with to become a full stack developer. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to use freeCodeCamp as my primary website to learn to become a full stack developer. Okay, so just loading. Okay, let's get started. Okay, well, first of all, we are going to learn the responsive web design certification because just learning HTML and CSS will help us to gain more knowledge. So I am going to complete this HTML CSS first, then JavaScript, front-end libraries, data visualization, relational database, backend, quality assurance, Python, analysis, security, and many more. So first of all, let's first go into the responsive web design certification. Okay, so we are right now in the responsive web design certification. So in this web design model, we are going to learn many things like HTML and CSS, the two main base structure of the web pages. Okay, so we are going to build many things like Cat Photo App and building a penguin, accessibility to building a quiz site, and learning new concept Fluxbox, CSS grid, and many other, right? So without wasting any further time, let's get into it. So just first, our project is learn HTML by building a cat photo, right? So as I mentioned earlier, I just start my timer as 25 minutes so that each day I focus 25 minutes a day. So wait a second, let me turn on the timer in my mobile. Okay, the timer has been started. So without any further time, let's get into it. So HTML tags is a web page structure. HTML tags to add photos, buttons, and other elements to a web page. So we are going to create a website similar to this, but not right now. We are going to build a similar to this, a simple thing. All right. So to create a cat photo app, we have mini exercise like 69 till 69. So let's start our project. So here is the preview of our project. So it gets loading. Yeah, okay. So we are going to build this cat photo app. Okay, see more cat photo apps, a cat image, cat list, and another image with caption, a 3-point image with caption, and a cat form, right? So let's begin, start coding. Okay, this is the step that we should get started. So each step we are going to read this questions and we should get solution, right? So HTML elements have opening tags like h1. Yeah, h1 stands for ending tags, right? Okay. So closing tags will be similar to this, but the difference is a slash. This slash will differ the starting opening tag and a closing tag. Okay, so the text from the element goes between opening tag and a closing tag. So find the h1 element and change the text to this. Okay, I got it. So I found this to h1 element. So first I just delete that and just type cat photo. Yeah, you can see simultaneously how all our writings are just updated in the right side, the preview page, right? So we can also do like this, right? See, when taking this, I just always scroll it and put my right side. Okay, so this is okay. So this is our preview and we are going to work with this. Okay, so that's all. Photo app. So let's check our code. Yeah, it's right. So let's submit and go to the next challenge. Okay, so now the H1 through H6. Okay, so we have 6 type of heading, right? So which H1 is the biggest and H2 is the smallest. Okay, so the lower the number, the higher the importance. Okay, so the H2 has the lesser importance than H1, so H1 has more importance, the first importance to H1, then H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, that's like. Okay, so we want to convert another tag which is H2 tag, right? As they mentioned, we should try to do H2 tag. Okay, and in that we should write cat photos. Okay, so let's close that tag. Okay, that this line is just updated in my preview page. Okay, that my web page. Okay, so let me check my code. Yeah, that code is right, so let's get into it. Okay, the p element is used to create a paragraph of text on websites. Create a p element below your h2 element and give it the following text. Okay, so for now we have just created two things, that is for html h1 tag and h2 tag, right? So these are called heading tags. So let's come to the paragraph, right? So we in a web page we have many paragraph, so like this. Okay, so now we are going to add a paragraph to our web page. Okay, let's add it. So let me close the paragraph tag. Okay, this has been updated to my web page, right? So let me check my code. Okay, that's right, congratulations, your code has been passes. Okay, next challenge. Okay, commenting allows you to allow a leave message without affecting the browser display. Okay, the commenting, yeah, I want to say a good thing, that is a comment. This comment is used in every programming languages, starting from a HTML to very big programming languages, right? So because the app or web page or anything that we build are not built by a single person, so many people will be working around together to build that software. So every programmer should just comment that line to know the other programmers what they had just done. So this is the starting line of command, so we should do that to do colon add link to cat photos. Okay, so let me close the comment. Okay, right, the comment looks like green. Okay, that's the comment. So instead of checking clicking on this button, we can also do control plus enter, so it all will check that statement. Okay, let's move on next. So HTML5 has some elements that identify different content areas. This element make your HTML easier to read and search engine optimization, SEO and accessibility, right? So yeah, instead of doing all this stuff like this, we can put like this, right? That main section, aside section, address section, and something, many things are there. So just for now, let's start main section. Identify the main section in the page by adding a main opening tag before the h1. Okay, so before the h1 we should add a main tag. So after p element, let's close the main tag, right? Just control enter. Yeah, it's just right, so just get into it. Okay, so in previous step we have put h2 h1 h2 and comment and p element inside the main element. So we have put 1 2 3 and 4 and 5, sorry, 4 element inside another element. This is called nesting. All right, so just we nest an element inside another element, right? So an element should be placed to 2 spaces further to the right element and nested in. The spacing is called indentation, and it is used to make HTML easier to read, right? So what they are trying to say is indentation, right? That is that, right, again. Okay, so h1 element, h2 element and a comment and a p element. Everything is in this line, right? A straight visualization, you can visualize it, a straight line, right? So we put this 4 element inside another element called main element, right? So this have an indentation means simply a space, right? See, so when we put like this, it's difficult to read. Okay, see. So okay, see now when you put like this is difficult to read. We can't understand which element is inside of which element, or this is in a same line or in order. So to avoid that, we just put a tab, right? A single tab, a tab, a tab. Okay, so okay. So now you can see that the main element has 4 element that is nested inside that main element. Okay, so that's they are saying the element the code below, use the space bar on your keyboard to add 2 more spaces in front of the p element so that intend properly as well, so that they intend properly the space has been cleared. So let's check us. Yeah, that's right. Let's move on to the next. Okay, you can add images to your website by using image element. Yeah, we can see many websites using many images like stuff like. So let me add some images. So opening tag without a closing tag. Yeah, so before we see that h1 has an opening tag and a closing tag, h2 also have opening and closing, even a comment has opening and closing, and main also have opening and a closing, right? So but some elements like image break statement, everything has a not a closing tag, only an opening tag, right? So this is called self closing tags. Okay, so let me add an image element below the p element. So let me add an img image element. So right now this is right. So after that we should add the source element, right? Here it is. So we have added image, right? So where what the image should be loaded, right? So that is called source. What the image should be loaded are implemented in this line. See, this is the source. Okay, so for that we can just do is image, we should create a source which is equal to and quotation, double quotation, and just we can copy this link. This is not a link, this is a jpg image, right? So image that is uploaded by the freeCodeCamp. Okay, just we can copy it and paste. Yeah, you can see after I written this statement, the image has been updated in my preview page. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, it's right. Okay, so all image elements should have an alt element. So yeah, this is alt, which is stands for alternate text, like that. Okay, because when we have, right, see, when I put something like this, you can see my thing is source is just been incorrect, right? Unfortunately it became incorrect. So this here you can see that the broken image, this is called a broken image, which means the image can't be loaded. So well, right, once again. Okay, so it's again loaded. So to avoid this, if you do like this, the website viewers can't identify what does the image look like, right? So for that, just we should include an alt element here in here. So alt equal to, and the text inside it, a cute orange cat lying on its back. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, it's right. Why? Because see, when I put the live demo, so wait, in the cat I put cats. Okay, unfortunately, but you can see right now the broken image where with an explanation of a thing, that is a cute orange cat lying on its back. We can put what the image is, we can write the what image is in a alternate text. Okay, if it can't load. So let's get back. So if image loads, this statement is avoided. Okay, all image elements should have an alt. Okay, let's complete it. Okay, you can link another page with an answer element. For example, on href would be linked to freeCodeCamp. Yeah, this is nothing but a link, right? So we are going to add a link. Link means you can't write link like that. So we are going to write a equal a, which stands for a anchor attribute with an h reference to the this website, that is https freecodecamp free cat photo CatPhotoApp.com. Okay, this is an href, so we just want to close the tag. So wait, I don't know why this is not shown, because that is not available, I think so. They are also saying that same thing. So let's see. Oh, sorry, I can't. Ask me later. I'm even learning now only. Link text must be placed between the opening and the closing tag of an answer element. For example, href, so you are referring to a website that is freeCodeCamp, and inside that, oh yeah, here we should write a text engine. Okay. So when we clicking on the text, that will be available, right, I can understand now. So well, I can put clearly right here, so you can see. Okay, so they are telling link to cat photo, right? So now you can see the preview page, that is writing all this, that is link to my. So when I move my mouse cursor to that, it shows a change, right, which refers to, you can see here too. Wait, yeah, see, right, the photo cam free cat photo app, right? When I click this, it says normally bring you to another website. It works. This is a link to https freecatphoto.com. Okay, so it will go to the other web page, but they are not, there is a no website called this stands for this name, so just it wants with an alert message. Okay, let's leave it now. This is the anchor tag. Okay, let's check my code. Hey, oh my god, this is not telling your anchor element text should be a link to cat pictures. Link to cat pictures. Right. I think this is right. Make sure to put the link text between the anchor element A, element's opening tag and closing tag. Right? I think there's an error. I can't just find where the error is. So wait. I don't know, wait a second, let me, I think I entered a space, but this couldn't make any difference, right? Oh my god, you can see that I have entered many spaces, but this will not affect the original web page when you do with many code editor like Visual Studio. But right now, since it is an automated software, so it's saying error, but that could also correct and this too right. Okay, the same meaning, both have same meaning. Okay, so step 12 is you can turn up any text into a link, such as text inside a p or an element. So inside a p element, so you can see that usually that inside this p element we have an link, that is anchor tag, which has a text inside, that is freeCodeCamp. Okay, so let's try to build it. Okay, so they are telling us this: in the text of your p element, turn the words cat photos into link by adding opening tag and a closing tag. Okay, here there is a cat tag, right? Let control X, so let's add an anchor tag with a reference equal to quotation https is to / free cat photo app.com. Okay, let's close this. Yes, we already closed. Okay, close it. So I write a text and let's close the anchor tag. Yeah, that's right. So you can see that now see more, right? See more, and the cat photo has become a link, right? You can see that it become a link. So we can put nest and paragraph with an link inside. Okay. So now that you turn the text cat photos inside the p element into a link, you don't need to second link below the p element. Delete the entire answer element below the p element. So they are telling this, just delete this. We have learned the link element, so you can delete it, so you can move further. Yeah. Okay, so we should now focus on target. So target blank on the anchor element. Okay, I think there are probably four target blank attribute like, and the values are underscore blank, underscore self, underscore parent, underscore top, right? They are four stuff. So each has oh sorry, so we didn't add the target element. Target equal to blank. We are selling blank, but there is also called self, right? Okay, you can try it in your text editor. So for now, let's go with the freeCodeCamp advice practice schedule, right? It's right. Let's go into it. Okay, in these previous steps you used an anchor element to turn a text into a link. Yeah, we tried. Other type of content can be also be turned into link by wrapping it in anchor tags. Turn the image into a link by surrounding it with the necessary element tags. You see, oh, they are telling that we want to turn this link, this image to a link, right? So you can see that my cursor is looking like a cursor now, but when I turned it, it can become a shape like this, the ant shape, the human clickable shape. So there is a image. So we just going to do anchor element with an href equal to https://freeCatPhotoApp.com and there's apostrophe, and they don't tell us the target attribute. So the default target attribute is self, so we don't care about now. So yeah, that's right. So you can see that before that it looked like a cursor, but now it's look a pointer, right? It's a pointer because when you click this, it goes to a new website. So right now it's not showing. In future videos we can see that the real truth of the anchor element, real functionality of it. So before adding any new content, you should make use of section. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there is a main, right? This is used for search engine optimization or something, CEO. So right now we are going to use section, so to separate the cat photos content for future content, right? So take your h2 comment p element, anchor element, and nest into them into section. So main is a something called that is always in. Okay, so within that main we have many things. So first in say main we have many things stuff, right? So first we should control x. So they tell us to put this all stuff inside a section. So control V, enter, slash section. It's look ugly right now, but when you're using like a Visual Studio, it looks pretty well because it's always a self-intended editor. So but you can this is just for a understanding purpose. Okay, take your h2 element, comment p element, and anchor element elements nest into the section element. Oh yeah, the h1 should not be nested. Okay, I got it. Okay, we all our main tag and the section elements all are not shown here, but they are shown at the back end like that stuff. Okay, this used to for the back end. So to understand the web page of the like Chrome. It's time to add new section. Add a second section. So yeah, let's get started. Let's add a section. Yeah, we get started. So within the second section element, add a new h2 element with the text cat list. Okay, so we are going to add a h2 element with the text cat list. Okay, get started. So let's check our code. It stays wrong because of the stuff. The second h2 element should have a text cat list. Oh my god, I have missed the s. Okay, that's right. When you add a lower rank heading element to the page, it's implied that you are starting a new subsection. After the last h2 element of the second section, add an h2 element with the text things cats love. So we are going to add another stuff, that is h3 element things cats love. So you can see that the h3 element has lower importance or less size compared to h2 element. You can visualize this is an h2 element and this is the h3 element. Okay, so this is bigger and this is just smaller compared to this, and compared to this h2 element, the h1 is bigger, right? So h1 is only used for the most important thing, like ending of the web page or what the stuff looks like. Often this is not used, but this is important for the CEO, for the web pages. Okay, that's right. Okay, after the h2 element with the things cats love text, add an unordered list. Note that nothing will be displayed at this point. After that we should want to add unordered list, right? Oh my god, what's that? Okay, stop. Okay, my timer ranks up, so I want to complete my today task has been completed. So let's check this. Yeah, to unknown lists, I say many things of unknown things in the upcoming videos. So right now we are completed this up to this. So you can ask me how you know everything, not everything, many things like h1 h2 and something like images, source, href and all things. I know this because I have started this learning html day before, some few months before, so I just recall it, but still I have something to learn about html. So I know just a few html and css and javascript, and that front end I don't know completely. I'm just a beginner. So we can see in the next video. So just subscribe to my channel. So let's learn together.